Hey guys, so this video is going to be all about cologne for men. Now I know it's not directly related to skincare, but that does go hand in hand with personal grooming, personal appearance, and just making yourself the best you can be. I also got a couple video requests for this topic in general, asking about product recommendations, proper application technique, all those good things. So let's get started. Before I give out any recommendations, I'm going to go through the proper way to apply cologne and why this is the right way. There are really two different types. There's perfume and then there's eau de toilette, which I've never seen perfume for men. Perfume is much more concentrated. It's much more heavily scented or fragrant. So you only need a little tiny bit. That's why when you see females putting on perfume, they'll put a dab on the wrist and maybe a dab on the neck, and that's all they really need because it is so concentrated. Eau de toilette is just like a scented water, and I'm not sure what it exactly means in French, but it's allowed to be sprayed on a little bit more generously because it isn't as concentrated. I have some great examples here, and when I put on my cologne or eau de toilette, I put it directly on my skin. That's because these are alcohol based. All cologne is going to be alcohol based. And when you put it on your skin, your body heat causes it to evaporate, which releases the fragrance. And you'll also notice a much more drawn out length of fragrance if you put it directly on your skin, because your fabric, when you put it on fabric, it doesn't do quite the same thing. So when I put on my cologne, and this is my absolute favorite, you might have recognized it from one of my other videos, my getting ready to go out video, I always spray it right on my neck area, and I frequently wear V-neck, so I spray it here on the back of my neck, and if it's not too strong of a fragrance, I'll put it on my hair too. This way, whenever you're greeting someone or a first introduction, you go up and give them a big hug, they're gonna get a good whiff of something that smells great, and it makes a great first impression. Now, the reason I put it on my hair is because it will evaporate much more slowly up there. With your neck and your chest, they're two very warm areas. The fragrance isn't gonna last as long. So if I can get away with it, again, if it's not too strong of a fragrance, I'll put it on my hair too. That way it lasts through the whole day or through the whole night. Now you will notice that some fragrances in particular are a little bit more concentrated. So things like Acqua di Gio or Acqua di Gio, that's a very common fragrance and it's very, very potent. So that will last all day long. I'm not a huge fan of really strong fragrances. So I have a nice mixture here and I use them for all different occasions. Now, moving on to my recommendations. We'll start with my all-time favorite. This is called Le Homme, and it's by YSL, Yves Saint Laurent. And this is actually one of the cult favorites, very similar to Acqua di Gio. I personally don't wear that fragrance, but I love this one. It's actually got kind of a floral scent to it, and I wear this one for me, not for anyone else, because when I smell this stuff, oh my, it just takes me there. It really does a trick for me. So I think I'm gonna put some on right now. And maybe up here too. And that's all I need, and that would last me all night long. This one is a little bit more on the subtle side, so you're not going to be standing out in the crowd by wearing this fragrance, but you may get some compliments. It's, it's just a beautiful scent. It's not really hard or strong. It's very soft and subtle, which is what I really like about it. Plus, it's not ridiculously expensive. One of my other favorites, and this is on the opposite side of the spectrum from the one by YSL. This is by Jean-Paul Gaultier. Again, another French name. I'm really not sure how to say it. But this is his classic scent. It's called Les Male, and it's very, very potent, and it smells very powdery. This one, I get compliments on almost every single time I wear it. For whatever reason, people love the way the scent smells, and to be honest, I don't even like the way it smells. When I put it on, I'm usually putting it on for other people. So that way, when I enter the room, I'm greeting people, introducing myself to people, they notice it and they always say, oh my God, you smell so good. And that's why I wear this one. Now I've had this bottle for a while, and as you can see, there's still a lot left because you don't need that much. For this one or two sprays, and that's it because it's very, very potent. But again, it's a very strong, very powdery scent, and it will take you through the entire night. So I do recommend this, even though I don't really like the way it smells. Some of my other favorites that I don't wear quite as often, this one is by Diesel, or Diesel as I like to say. It's actually called Only the Brave. And I just came across this one randomly and I put it on. I love the way it smelled, very sporty, a little bit lemony, a little bit zesty, and I wear this one during the daytime. So it's a great scent, it's by Diesel, I highly recommend it. Not to mention, it's got a really cool bottle, it's like a little fist. These last two were gifts to me, and it's always fun to get a gift of cologne because you can try something new. You never know if you're gonna like it or not, but it's always just a very generous and nice gift at the same time. The first one is Essential by Lacoste. And again, this is another sporty scent. It's got a lot of citrus tones and something that I would choose to wear during the daytime. Not necessarily during the night because it's not as potent, and it's just, it's a nice scent that, you know, it wears well during the day, but again, you're not going to be just wowing anyone from it, even though I do get some compliments. So again, this is Essential by Lacoste. Maybe great to put on after the gym because it's such a large bottle. Finally, this one is by a designer called Issey Miyake, and as you can see right there, it's just their general for man. It's a L'Eau d'Issey. This stuff is like powerful, and see how big this bottle is? This thing is as big as my freaking head. This is gonna last me, like, I swear, for the rest of my life. It's very, very potent. It's got a very sweet scent with a lot of like grapefruit. Like when I put it on, all I can smell is grapefruit. And the first time I smelled this on someone was a very long time ago, and he recommended it to me. And it was interesting just to get as a gift because it's always in the back of my head. I was like, maybe I should try that one, maybe I should try that one. But now that I have it as a gift, I don't have to try it anymore. I own it. But if you're looking for something that's gonna be very, very potent that your people will definitely smell when you wear it, try this one out. Again, it's got a very sweet, like grapefruit like scent, and I like it, but I'm very cautious when I wear this. I don't wanna, not everyone receives very strong scents very well. Now you have to remember, these recommendations, they all work fine for me, but every person's gonna be different. Everyone has different body chemistry. You're gonna wear scents differently. So something that works really well for me might not necessarily work all that great for you. Stores like Sephora or Ulta, they all sell cologne and perfume for males and females. You can go in there, test them out, you know, maybe take home some samples, which they give you samples if you ask for it, and try it out. Maybe wear it for a couple days. Sephora actually sells a gift set of small bottles of cologne. I think you get like 8 for the deluxe one, maybe like 12 for the not deluxe one, smaller sizes of course, and you can try out all those different colognes, and then it includes a gift certificate that you can redeem for the full size bottle of your choice. I love that. It's a great chance to try out some of the best selling colognes. You get enough for multiple uses of each one, and then you have the gift certificate, and then you can redeem it for the bottle of your choice. That's a great way to introduce yourself to some new scents, try them out, and see what you like. Now, this is a secret, and I'm going to share with you guys. I have not purchased this cologne yet, but I am sure 100% it's going to be my next favorite and secret weapon. A friend of mine was visiting from Brazil, and he wore this cologne every single day, and it smelled so good, and it would just resonate in my head, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love that smell, I love that smell. So before he left, I got the name of it, and here it is. I'm going to show it to you. Now this is a secret, and this is what you get for watching the whole video. It's 1 Million by Paco Rabanne, and the bottle is actually like a gold brick. It's actually pretty cool, pretty masculine, and this stuff is another one of those really potent fragrances that everyone's gonna smell, but it is such an amazing fragrance. I cannot wait to buy it. As you can see, I have a lot of cologne and even more cologne that I don't wear all that often, and this is my next splurge. I'm gonna get it, and I know I'm gonna absolutely love it. So as a little treat to you for watching this video, I'm sharing that secret with you, and it's gonna be my newest secret weapon. But as always guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.